Morning, 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 morning. What's going on, people? All right, so um, thank you guys so much for logging on this morning. This ain't gonna be nothing fancy. This ain't dealing with nothing with GineOn content or people's choice of words or nothing. So this is a discussion about something that I saw posted by the Nation Barbados. It was a post about the fact that Bajan artists would like to start having live streams of their concerts and having people pay for these live streams. Hello, welcome to everyone who is here. This is really going to be a discussion this morning about this topic. So I can just dive straight into it. For those of you who have not seen the Facebook post or the comments as yet, Nation Barbados post on their Instagram and their Facebook, they said, with paid gigs being cancelled or postponed daily, Barbadian art entertainers may start charging fans to live stream online concerts. Read more at GineOn.com. Subscribe to their blah 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 blah. Once again, with paid gigs being cancelled or postponed daily, Bajan entertainers may start charging fans to live stream online concerts. Now, obviously I feel good about that. I love Bajans. I understand how important it is to support your own, but then the comments. If you're an artist in the chat right now, I warn you, the comments is, it actually might be tremble a little bit. Actually, my voice. Anyhow, some of the comments. I'm not gonna call any names. Y'all could look and see. This person says, "My money, laugh out loud. Think the fuck not. My money got enough sense to know it won't be spent on anything but necessities. They're looking to make money and I'm looking to keep mine just in case. I'll stick to Netflix and to my YouTube account where you can see performances for free. Thank you." That's one comment. Another person says, "Why would I watch Bajans when people could watch international artists online for free?" Another person says, "People more concerned about their pockets right now. Every cent counts." This is on Facebook, by the way. Another person says, "This is Barbados. This will never work. We'll not get people from America and Canada that nostalgic behind the soca from the 90s. And then they made a diss at Faluma Ding Ding Ding." There were a couple of gifs, so people laughing. Let me go over to Instagram. This particular comment got 50 likes. "I think not. And A-list celebrities overseas holding free concerts on live right now. I had a Chris Brown concert hosted by Troy and guest performance by love and hip hop star Marilyn, with drinks flowing and no long lines to the bar and no waiting in line to use the bathroom." What I'm gonna think this is, that has 50 likes. There are some other comments here, right? This person says, "All international artists are doing live Instagram concerts for free. Who is going to pay to watch Bajan artists perform when we can pull up the artists on YouTube? When we can pull up their videos on YouTube for free? And which Bajan artist is that popular that people will pay to see online? Get real now. This is downtime to reflect and give back your time." All right, that is some of the comments that are on there. Y'all could go up on one of the laptops and what's not and see the rest. But basically I want to find out from you guys how you guys feel about this initiative of Bajan artists holding live streams and monetizing from people paying to see them in live concerts. This is really a discussion. I can share some of my opinions, but I want you guys to also share yours because we recently just came off of an initiative called the GineOn People's Choice Awards, where the underlying goal was to show that Bajans could support one another. I understand that some of these international artists are definitely bigger than the Bajan artists, for sure. But it all comes down to supporting your own and recognizing that we have to support ourselves so we can make money, so everybody can flourish. The same way how you will go and get some bread from the man at the corner shop right now because things hard. You support him, you gotta support your own so that the money could keep going wrong in a circle. You understand? But anyhow, let me see what people are saying. Umar is saying, how can entertainers monetize live streams? Laugh out loud, that sounds like nonsense. To be honest, it don't sound like nonsense to me. There are many ways to monetize live streams. They got PayPal. Let me turn this off. They got PayPal. They got Alan Shepard had a concert on Facebook the other night, Friday night, and he had his tip jar was PayPal. You know, you can go through different web portals where you can actually get persons to subscribe to a web page, you know, and subscribe and pay to see you. So there are many avenues. This technology is 2020. They got ways. You understand? ID_.B says check my account, or I can do that. I can do that while I am reading these comments. And see. Let me see real quick. Right, I find you. Ain't nobody paying for that. Okay, no problem. I understand. Let me know if anybody in the comments think that anybody would actually pay to see Barbadian artists. One, how much would you pay? Another person says, hi, good morning to everybody, by the way. I understand, but money is very low because of COVID-19. Cool, no problem. For those of you now joining, I'm going through some of the comments here on the live. But for those of you now joining, if you haven't heard, the Nation has posted an article on their Facebook and Instagram 12 hours ago saying that with paid gigs being cancelled and postponed daily, Barbadian entertainers may start charging fans to live stream concerts. And the comments basically are overwhelmingly negative, saying that nobody will pay for that, and it is nonsense. Alright, continuing on. I wouldn't mind if the price is right. This is just to Lord, I just can't get these handles called properly, you know. I wouldn't mind if the price is right and the production quality is good. Before ringing, what price? Oh. Right, back to business. Right, so what price is right? I come down through the comments. The $2 philosopher says, unfortunately, it's not realistic. It runs counter to our cultural norms. Obviously, I'm not happy to say this. However, the World Wide Web affords us other opportunities. Cool. Thank you very much for that, Nala. Yeah, I want this to be a real discussion. You know, obviously, anybody in here that is a creative is going to feel heartbroken to read some of these comments. You understand? I mean, basically, we all know the Barbados Today and Nation comments down there is be a dark hole. You understand? But it's to enlighten yourself sometimes and jump out your bubble. You've got to really go into what some people think. You understand? And seeing some of these comments, obviously it will hurt. But as a $2 philosopher is saying, he's basically saying that our cultural norms are not to go and live stream. Like, or a very good example, a lot of Bajans don't go and pay for a webinar. They're always trying to see if they can find it from YouTube for free or download to torrents or something like that. We be real as how we move. It's not in our culture or DNA. But what I would put out though is, if you are doing a live stream concert online, who is to say that this is only for the Barbadian audience? These are Barbadian artists who I know a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them are have international talent that other spaces who that is part of their culture to go and log on, especially to see artists in a country where they don't usually get to see them in the first place. Ain't like if people like Mole and Stiffy and them round the corner from them, you understand? So why wouldn't they then log on and pay to see artists from Barbados? You understand? So maybe that's a thing as well. If it is cheap, around $50 to $90. Now, Anne Marie, that's what I can call you. Anne Marie is saying $50 to $90. How we feel How we feel about $50 to $90 to watch a live stream of something? I personally feel that might be a little bit too high, just based on what the usual cost is for like a live stream webinar or and those kind of things. That might be a bit too high. When you're paying $50 to go to Mahalia's Corner or something like that, is be about the experience of the live event. You understand? So that number might be reduced a bit because you are in the comfort of your own phone screen. The $2 philosopher says, we as creatives can create the need. I agree with that. DMZ said he will pay $100. Big it yourself, DMZ, for sure. No, again, I tell him when I see the purpose of supporting someone like this simply because it's not about the fact that Chris Brown got his concert or John Legend got his concert. It's about the fact that we actually have to support our own people who have their own jobs. Right now, entrepreneurs are creating a lot of opportunities. Today itself, I ordered a crate of vegetables and fruit from a farmer. You understand? Because entrepreneurs getting creative right now and adjusting and pivoting to what we're going through. You understand? I understand that it's not business as usual. I am not just paying to see Alan Hines. I'm not just paying to see Alan Shepard. I am supporting these people and their livelihood because of what we're all going through. I can be looking to do something to make some money for myself too, and I hope that some of that money I made I can then put into supporting other people who are trying to do their own thing. Big up to Black Man Chat in the building, Sleepy in the building. Big up yourself. Okay, Umar comes back. He said, okay, I think Bajan entertainers have to be more creative with their implications. We are not in the same realm of the international individuals, so we need our own methods. Okay, thanks a lot for that comment, Umar. What then would be some of the methods you would suggest? Maybe some of the others could also comment on that as well. I'm going through the comments, so I want to make sure I catch up. Leah was one of the people that performed in our online open mic on Saturday, which came back this Saturday, by the way. We're going on live this Saturday, 6 o'clock. We're going online open mic. We got some points and things from Grenada and thing in Buchanan. Anyhow, right, back to the comments. To me, I find that when it comes to the cultural industry here in Barbados, it is highly unsupported because some people in Barbados would rather watch the international artists than their own. Correct. Now, there are 24 comments on the Facebook post up to when we're talking right now. I can't see the amount of comments on Instagram, but I know Nation got ringing people up on their Instagram. But obviously, because the majority of the comments are going back with your point, saying that no one seems to be interested in watching the Bajan artists that are commenting. But again, this is only 100 comments out of all the people that live here in Barbados. So these comments, right, can make people feel bad, they can make people feel heartbroken and thing. But I feel that if we, the people that actually would support this, like the same, I can't remember who the person's name was, said they would pay between $50 and $90 for a live concert. Even the MC who said he would pay $100 for it. I feel like people like that would drop some money based on how much money I make and how much money I got. We need to make sure we speak up and show the support, you understand, so that it actually becomes something that can be done. And again, I say this is not something that is just for a Barbadian audience. It is Bajans that use the internet. When you live stream on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, wherever, that is the world. You understand? So, and I can see, I've been in countries where people respond to my poetry like if I was a whole star. You understand? And like, I watched Adrian sell out his CD, like, and the night of performances, people just buy up my books and things just one time because I was from Barbados and they want no more. In times like this where almost the whole world home looking for content, this could be a way where those people could pay people through PayPal, and stuff like that. Link up to other websites that offer online ticketing, as a portal into the concert. Anyhow, I talk it too much. Let me get on.
Drop in here quick.
Okay. You could come. My wife says she won't come in, but trying to get the comments here sorted out. Cindy says, I mean, it doesn't have to be an expensive thing, I would charge a little $5 and be blessed, right? So obviously, how much it costs would obviously be an important factor. I know most of the online ways of making money, whether you have as Patreon.
Yeah.
Where you have Patreon, something like that, there are tiers, you understand? So somebody could pay a little $5, you understand, and I get to see the concert. Somebody could pay $20, hear the concert. Somebody could pay $20 and be able to see the concert. Somebody could pay $50 and get to be a part of the live chat.
You might want to create an EP. You might want to do a spoken word album once you have the equipment with you, because obviously you can go and traverse about the place and talk to people in the face. But if you have the equipment, create something that is small, a small package that you can create at home. Have 4, 5, 6 songs on it, and see if you can create a podcast or something that's audible that can be downloaded. I was in the chat as Empress Singer. Wait. I was in the chat as Empress Singer.
I want to get to these comments real quick.
I know. I just want to say this really quick, because typing and being at here, they make a lot of sense. We are entrepreneurs at the end of the day. Yes, we want to create products and services as creative entities, but at the end of the day, we still have to keep the lights on somehow in this mess that is COVID-19, and we need to make money. So you have to turn this thing on its head in order to make money.
Right.
As entrepreneurs, you try to solve a problem. What are the pain points culturally that are happening within society that you can solve as an artist, as a cultural practitioner? Right now, it's about this. Touch. People can't touch. People can't connect with each other as much as they can. Yes, there is social media, but what about social media and connecting with social media that is different for us here culturally that you can do for somebody else? There are different little things that I have been seeing popping up that can work. I can't say it right now because it will take too much time, but there are little things that you can do, and within that little thing, there are even littler things that go about with each artist and who they are as their personality, as their own characteristics, whether you're a group, whether you're a single person, whether you're doing poetry, whether you're reading, when you're dancing, even if you're cooking. Why can't you teach a cooking class for something, or teach somebody something and connect it to your PayPal and make money? I don't want to take over my husband's life, because I know this was all your idea this morning. I didn't want to come in here. This is all of your life.
But,
do that.
Right,
but
so the point is, yes, you can do a live stream, but also there are so many other creative ways that artists could actually show their worth right now outside of just singing or doing poetry and what's not. There's so many other ways that we know of. But I really want to continue the conversation. And Marie says, I'm not a creator, but I know people who are and who. I guess you will finish your comment. But big it yourself still. Mahalia from 2 Mile Hill in the space. She says, this is actually an issue affecting artists across the world too. I just saw a dance instructor talking about the fact that people are dropping out of the studios because people are offering free classes.
So undercutting.
Yeah, and that's always a big thing too. Like suppose 2 Mile Hill put together now an incredible live stream with all the bells and whistles and charge the $50. You understand, as you guys were saying, and they got guest artists passing through. But then somebody that performed at the open mic last night say, yeah man, so me and all my friends, we can do this thing for free, and then they jump on and then people stop paying for the 2 Mile Hill concert because of the free concert being done by other people. Yeah, it's a challenge.
Layered. Everything is layered. The challenge is layered.
I think when it comes down to it, right, like as entrepreneurs ourselves doing Gine On, we have pitched in front of numerous investors already in our little lives being entrepreneurs, right? And one of the main things that I've learned from being an entrepreneur pitching is that they're not interested in your company, they're interested in you. They're interested in who you are and your vibe and what you could give, because they know for a fact
about your product or service. They want to see how passionate you are, and they want to see if you really want it. And because these people can give you enough money, and if they're going to give you the money, they want to know that you're going to work for it.
Right, because they're invested in you. And if we were to watch a live stream of a Barbadian artist, we're not necessarily watching it because we want to hear what the artist got. We actually supporting them because it's their livelihood. And if that artist makes money, guess what? That artist can spend money on something you are doing as well. Real quick, enough we can be entrepreneurs here. Alright. Israel Mallet, big it yourself, Israel. Israel is an incredible mind and creator of all things digital. And anyhow, Israel says, hey DJ, they can live stream for free and hype their content on iTunes and other platforms for people to pay. That may be another way. Host shows with other artists and drive to other paid content. Correct. Yeah, that is joining up with what we were also speaking about, the repurposing the work, right? $2 philosopher comes back in. The international audiences are part of the other opportunities. Plus, we can exploit another cultural norm through international interest. Yes, I agree. I will go ding dong and say that the world is looking at the Caribbean and looking at Barbados. Every time we are doing something, the world is watching us. They will pay for us. Tourists
They steal our content.
Yeah, tourists come from all overseas to come and see the beaches. Yeah, that's what we're told. But they come for the people. They come for the treasure of the conversation. They want to know what all these people being oysters, because not just because of the food and the fish and that kind of vibe. It's because of the people, the flair.
The
you understand?
atmosphere.
Right. Umar was saying 50 to 90. Nah, that isn't even the full experience. Cool. Leah says it's not about the money, it is about getting yourself out there. Cool. Going through these comments quickly. Right, so since entrepreneurs are being creative, we as Bajans can take the same approach. Correct. I agree. Live streaming concerts is a thing, yes. But as Israel and many others and Brazinga is saying, and I'm saying, you could live stream the concerts, but also use that as a way to show other ways in which you could actually repurpose content, use it for different ways. Let me get creative with being creative, people. And Brazinga says that's crazy, because how does working?
You are behind, obviously.
And Brazinga says, as creative entrepreneurs, we are business people, or at least supposed to be. As entrepreneurs, we solve a problem and go to where people want your product or service. All right. If any people laugh at you and not interested, move along and check for who checking for you. At the game, add your polish. We are always too late in the game. Cool. $2 philosopher says, I don't feel bad. We need to market creatively. People will support if we convince them. Good. Low battery will return shortly. We're gonna need to charge my phones out there. Black Man Chant says, I can just start throwing hearts on this side, right? I see that hearts. Alright, trying to get through the comments quick. Triple X, big it yourself, regular artist. And he says, when I got to get paid, everything can be free when the movement's right and it's pure peace and fire. Cool. Umar says, I love it, Umar commenting all the time, man. Bring all the comments. Many people like to think of the lack of support is due to us not liking our own, but in many cases the product isn't anywhere near the average production and substance level as international individuals. I would definitely challenge you on that context, because
I will say no to what he just said. There are people out there who do produce music and think that it is A, but it might be a D, but they need to learn how to take critiques, etc. But then again, there are people out there who are doing phenomenal work, as we have a full company that showcases this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, right, like, if you guys follow Trinidad Carnival, I mean, I feel like if the perception has been that Trinidad has got the best soca in the world, but when you look at the volume of music that Trinidad has put out for Carnival and the amount that is actually like get played on the radio and actually reaches across the region, like that percentage should be real low. You understand? So like all across the board, has got people that doing international content, but then they got others that obviously ain't up to speed. Sleepy says he got a vlog coming tonight. Midnight, by the way. Alright, Sleepy wants to check me up on this as well. Again, we all got our opinions, we all got to share. Make sure you guys check out Sleepy. Sleepy did this. He's a videographer as well as a rap artist and producer. So check out him on YouTube and his Instagram. Make sure you check out that vlog coming at midnight tonight. Cindy says she disagrees. Yeah, Cindy disagrees there. But yeah, honestly, there are a lot of artists out there. That is the reason why we get started. There are a lot of artists out there that are producing content that on that international level, you understand? And it's not just about the art that is being produced, it is about how you can actually repurpose the content. That's what we're talking about all morning.
How much content have you produced? Like this is a general question to everybody. How much content have you produced in the past 2 to 3 years that can be repurposed on different platforms in which you can make money and solve a problem?
Correct. Cindy, actually, by the way, Cindy also has a thread on Twitter about this. When I was coming on to do this live, I realized that I'm in a WhatsApp group that was talking all about it. And I saw Cindy drop something that she also created a Twitter thread with the Crossman Twitter talking about it as well. Tag Shane Jones, Cindy on Twitter, the Governor General of Twitter. Make sure you tag Shane Jones because he would definitely share that and get enough ice span that over on Twitter. Cindy says we have good products many times. That's where I disagree, but there are many whose business practices are unsavory, and that takes away. Cool. Black Man Chat says, Umar, but what about the ones that are at the level or close? There are many, right? That is what all of us are saying. There honestly, Umar, I would challenge you to educate yourself a little bit, especially when you got a little downtime. I know that we ain't really going out as much anymore. You can come and check things like GineOn.com. You could go on Instagram and look up the hashtag Bajan music. You know, like check out all the artists that you will see. Look at our Instagram profile. We follow a barrage of artists. Go and look at so many people. Off the top of my head right now, you look at people like the video quality that Chris Irie doing. Look at Amanda Reefer's work. Chian, Tumal Hill. Look at people like Island Levy. Look at Alison Hines to see what Alison Hines doing. But outside of the soca, there's so much people doing some incredible work. Look at the work Kedika Duggan is doing. Look at the work that OTT is doing in terms of theater. You know, like, they got too much to mention. Laugh It Off has been around for 35 years. That's quality, dog. That's quality. Going down through the comments, I want to catch up. Lashana, the poet Lashana says, I feel it comes down to us not understanding the meaning of pride. We do not understand we all have to eat and drink, therefore we need the same assistance as others. We are struggling. Yeah. Triple X says, people buy you, not your product. That is a fact. Yes, that is an incredible fact. People don't really check for your product, you know, because them is know that this actually might not work. This might fail. When we first went to 10 Habitat, all we had was a little flip book magazine, you understand, and they saw what the potential of what we can do, you understand, and we went from being a flip book magazine to producing a whole blast of the world show. So it's about how you repurpose your boat, you understand. Well, Lord, talk about 10 Habitat. Alright, wait, Israel first. Israel says the world is changing and COVID-19 is giving us an opportunity to change with it and do things differently. Correct. I agree with that. We gotta be malleable about here, man. We change it, we switch up. You understand? I honestly believe this is not going to die down. I believe that this is going to change the way we observe everything around us forever. Real thing. This is going to change the culture of the world. That's what I feel. And we gotta adjust, we gotta change with it. The aforementioned 10 Habitat says, creative entrepreneurs have a brand, and the main attribute of a brand is the ability to deliver value. What is the value you can create at this time? What are people searching for? Correct. Do your research. Whenever I hear about social listening,
that sounds like a cell in Cambridge. That's how me.
Whenever I hear about social listening is basically being gypsy pump on the social medias and seeing what people are saying about stuff you are interested in, so you are more informed about what you are doing. You get to know your market better, so that helps to inform what you produce. You understand? Triple X comes back and says, where do you think they came up with the British and American Idol? Correct. Umar says, we need to realize that due to the internet, our product is available globally, and thus in competition with the international market, the product always speaks in the end. Consumers aren't dumb. I get what you're saying, Umar, but at the end of the day, right, I see the evidence of people actually buying in overseas. I mean, buying into our local product and buying into it big. Like, people that would come in here and see my wife book, you know, the little book she write about getting fairy wings and stuff like that, but it all based in Barbadian culture and lapping that up. You understand? Like, we still gotta recognize that we have a product that is comparable to the international market. It's not just about the how polished it look on the
but you all have to believe in it, and you all have to create space for yourself and others, in addition to creating opportunities for yourself. Every time you meet a challenge, you just can't say, oh, it will never happen. If we did do that and listen to people and say that the GineOn Awards wasn't going to happen, it wouldn't have happened. You know how hard that was to put on? You all need to come together, or by yourself if you real partial, find out what are the opportunities out there and how you can solve your issues. How can you create opportunities? How can you solve problems? At the end of the day, it is still business. I don't care if you painting, chopping onions, or dancing in the rain. You have to create opportunities for yourself. At the end of the day, our business is business.
Mika Meeks, part of the Gine On team, she wanna what we talking about. For those of you who joining us a bit late, once again, the Nation Barbados put a post out on their social medias saying with paid gigs being cancelled or postponed daily, Barbadian artists may start charging fans for live streaming online concerts, and the comments were overwhelmingly negative and hitting back at the Bajan artists. One comment even promised to unfollow any artist who does a paid live stream. Big it yourself, Tabata in the building. 10 Habitat also adds, a huge key is collaborations across industries. Don't just look at the creative sector, but see how creatives can partner with others to deliver value. I obviously agree with that. Collaboration is very important.
I just hear you say, somebody when the comments say that if them following an artist and them do a live that them got paid for, them got unfollow them. So if a service person, somebody giving a service, whatever service that is, says that they want you to pay them to clean the teeth, drive the son in a taxi, deliver foods, deliver goods and services to your home, and them tell you that you got to pay, you got to unfollow them, great! It making space for somebody who will pay.
The comment also has 30 likes, by the way.
That's okay.
LaShawna says, however, as an artist, I will be marketing internationally and I'm pushing through my company other artists. Let's go. Pushing our artists through your company. I get you. To hear Ronnie Morris talk to me about his experience of how many big names are struggling. Well said, Empress. Yes. Sleepy says, I ain't gonna lie, I believe my quality videography, music, and graphics are pretty phenomenal. Yes, Sleepy, you look good. You're looking good, Sleepy, man. You look good. LaShawna says, I think we need to develop nationalism in its entirety. Ben Twist Bliss, I got a pause. This woman is due, like, you know, in her health, you know, some yoga and stuff like that. And she come with the name Ben Twist. I in love with that name from day one. Anyhow, Ben Twist Bliss says, this week I've been looking for and supporting the businesses I already do, just in different ways. Exactly. I think what people are forgetting, actually not forgetting, people need to learn that art is a business. I don't mean artists. I mean, we have to keep educating the public that we are not doing this as a hobby. So we gotta come correct. We gotta come professional. We gotta be on time. We gotta look legit. We got to be consistent. We have to be professional, because that is the only way people are paying attention to us. A very, very good friend of ours who is a pretty big cultural influencer, I can call his name, but he was speaking at a workshop that my wife held, that he said that a lot of businesses don't take artists seriously, simply because of when they arrive at meetings and how they look when they arrive at meetings. When the time you come through the door, you're late, they're looking at you in a certain way, and then the way how you look, you know, like they're coming in your short pants and your slippers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you're looking serious.
And the argument most of the time is, oh, but I'm an artist. Yeah, but you're going into corporate. They don't care if you're an artist or not. They want to see the body that dealing with the money, and if it is you have to come 1,000 times correct. And sometimes you're going to have to do it over and over and over again, because people are really not believing in the consistency of artists. So if you want people to believe in your product, you have to show how valuable you are.
Correct. 10 Habitat also adds, I agree, Keisha, the pandemic will seriously impact person's mental state. How you can use your creative expression to calm fears. How can you use your creative expression to calm fears, alleviate anxiety? So how about a concert in partnership with mental health experts? That is a good suggestion. Think outside your space. Umar says, these days it's not only about content either, it's about marketing personality. It is about distribution as well. Yes, agreed. One of the things that I speak about a lot is I find that a lot of artists would release, like, spend months working on a song. Let's say it's a song. Months working on a song, or spend months rehearsing for a theater show. The show comes off one time, or they go to the radio station for one interview and release the song, and then that is basically it. You understand? It's about consistency and distributing that product and finding different ways in which to distribute that product. Okay, I can let go of piece of Mahalia from To My Hill Talent. I think she's an excellent visual artist in terms of drawing and stuff like that. You understand? And Mahalia, I feel like Mahalia could do like a little time lapse project where she is drawing to one or two My Hill songs and stuff like that. Find different ways to bring people into your thing. But it's about collaboration. It is about connecting with other persons who need help. Find people that need help communicating. I could tell you right now, right? For example, off the top of my head, web designers, people that doing businesses, they hate to write copy for their websites. Them is don't really like to actually write all them words and make it sound fancy and stuff to the public. You understand? So that is a space for you as an artist, as a lyricist, as a person that is creative about your words, that you can actually find a way to link up with web designers and companies to create content for their websites to help them to communicate to people more effectively. Still scrolling through the contents. We have the content, 550 authors on Amazon alone. We got enough talent. Most chimes in and says enough people doing good things. We should support. I feel COVID-19 will show us how we need to embrace technology in our businesses. Correct. Also showing us the kill cow about 9 to 5 has changed to work from home. Correct. Israel was here for the beginning, boy. Israel says, I propose a Bajan content week where we use our channels to push and partner with Bajan content producers in various industries. I agree, Malik, because that will be do 24/7 what's going on. That is, we try to partner with businesses and showcase the cultural influencers and linking the stories of the businesses with those cultural influencers. So that's, I about it. Let me do it, man. Let me do it. Let me just show it. We can start talking about it and we just do it. I found people support a lot of persons. I found people support, but a lot of persons are unknown and we have to push it. Believe in it, Israel says. Correct. Our voice is unique and crucial. Real thing, right? With regards to we pushing it, we need to make sure that we are louder than the 50 or 100 comments that on Instagram, because I know they got more than 50 or 100 people who like Bajan culture and support it, because they had 32,000 individuals that vote in We Little People's Choice Awards. You understand? So people like that need to get up and show the voice. You need to talk. They say Barbados is a very docile thing, and we only talk on social media, and we ain't got no backative. You understand? We actually got to, instead of telling now, instead of just writing out on a Facebook post, we need to show, we need to highlight these businesses. I said earlier in the live, I bought a crate of produce from a farmer. They can be delivered on Friday night. You understand? Straight to my this is Friday night, Saturday morning. I come up for Friday night. It comes straight to my door. There is something also called the Pantry Barbados.
Yeah,
that
I found out about that today.
Right. I also saw a business that I think it was launched 5 days ago, because that's when the Instagram account was started. I'm named WeFetch, WIFETCH. Look for it on Instagram. People getting real creative about this thing, so the artists gotta get creative to support we, man. The money in now circling for Amazon and all that kind of things. Right now it gotta circle around here first. I'm trying to get through these comments. Oh Lord. All the international artists I follow still teaching, and guess what? A dance class was 20 US and class did pack. Cool. See, some people sporty, and there's generally a negative connotation to Bajan artists, especially not in particular genres. I follow all local talents who have substance. Amanda, Chris Shawty, Island Levy, James, etc. They're all talented and have good product, but the amount of barriers to entry is unbelievable. What I would say to that comment in particular is, I believe that if you are trying to be a hip-hop artist, do it in the same way how American hip-hop artists would do it, I think you're already starting at a disadvantage. I think you need to find a way where your product is unique, whereas you are from the Caribbean, you are from Barbados, you are speaking about things that other people out there in America would not be able to to relate to, you understand? And there are thousands and thousands of tourists, visitors coming into the Caribbean every single year that come in for a slice of what we got. So figure out how your product could get to them thousands, you understand? To get to them, we don't need to wash it down for like a tourist type thing, see sand and sunshine. That's not who we are. You know, it's about the people. It's about, we did an interview with a man that is island hop, country hop, basically, and he was saying that the tourism industry need to stop pushing this sea sand and sun thing and recognize that the pride is the people, the culture, the stories that we tell. This is not a hobby, this is a business. Happy birthday, Sleepy. Sleepy, is your birthday. Go big at yourself, boy. Happy birthday, Soul Star. We'd love to have a sit-down conversation with you guys after this pandemic passes. I love your views on this. No problem, man.
This is Umar.
This is Umar, yes. As I said, I feel like if this pandemic, the how this affecting everybody is going to really adjust the mindset for the entire world. I honestly believe that. So I don't think it's when the pandemic passes. I think it's just how we adjust as going down the road. Alright. Get through the comments say quick, fast. Ramona, big at Ramona, big voice at the National Culture Foundation. She says, we started a catalog of Bajan books called, well, Bibliophile, I like it. Bibliophile, but with the island there, yeah. Any Bajan can submit and have their book featured. Yes, I did see that. We have some up already, and every day we're adding more. Yes, I got to get my 3 books to winner. Mika says, DJ, I mean the teaching online classes. Yes. All right. Yeah, we got the end. Good.
No more.
Amory says, we need to stop thinking about our demographic as 300K. There are 7 billion people on the planet. Bajan artists surely have talent enough to attract more than 0.001% of that. Yes, I agree. So right now, I feel like if we hear someone preaching to the choir, we all have very similar ideas, but this life was really for this, exactly this. It was to form the communication, see what people out there thinking, figure out if it really makes sense to do the live concerts as a stream, or if we should be looking to do other things and be more creative about this kind of thing. I feel as a small conclusion from the little conversation we had, yeah, you could do the live stream, the live concerts, feel good, express itself, but also remember there are other ways in which you could actually monetize. You understand? You could actually still monetize 20 live concerts too. However, I feel like if the bigger thing can come from actually partnering with other industries out there, really researching to see what people need, how you can adapt what you do to that, like really research it. We got time. They ain't got no lines to get a big man. People having virtual birthday parties and things. DJ Hachi had a bad session on, I think it was Twitter.
We had a ball
the other night where he was playing bare tunes and people was requesting songs and whole virtual fete, man.
And we thought that we was on a cruise and thing and walking up state.
Yes.
Twitter's life, guys. Go on over.
But yeah. At the end of the day, my mind was literally vibrating when I was reading the comments. I was trying to figure out if I was an idiot, and if I just had to come and talk to winner, and per se I had to come and talk to winner, share our views, and see where the ideas stand. I give thanks to everybody that passed through. We had not only artists but business people as well. If people don't know who Ramona Grandison is at the National Culture Foundation, I suggest you guys give her a follow, send she a DM. She does deal with the business of arts and culture. Her handle is Ramona Does, so she's do a lot. You understand, a real thing. So message her for.
She helps you to find grants, how to write proposals, get your business up and running as an artist within the creative industry. She's good people, and she is a good person to connect with if you have questions, especially about getting registered as a Barbados artist officially. You should also go and check her out. Correct.
So I think we can end it off. We're getting off here now again. Irija, boss boy, Irija says she got a book coming too. Book. As we hear, another little special announcement. Selecta Charts has also made poetry an official genre on their website, selectacharts.com.
Yep.
So poets, spoken word artists could now upload their material to Selecta Charts for streaming as well. Another quick announcement to make. 10 Habitat is doing an online stream That is Friday at 11 o'clock. Go to their website, tinyhabitat.com. It's going to be about how entrepreneurs and creatives can survive this epidemic. It's at 11 o'clock on Friday. All you need is your phone. It's free. So go over to Tiny Habitat and make sure that you register for that. Once again, we did an online open mic last Saturday from 6 p.m. It was great. We also had some interest now from Grenada who want to jump on the thing. So we are going to be doing another online open mic this Saturday at 6 p.m. We can be inviting some poets from Grenada. I'm also going to reach out to some poets from Trinidad. And it ain't just got to be poets, you know.
I asked about St. Lucia people.
Yeah, and talk to Randy from Jamaica. Yeah. Randy McLaren. Yeah, we can make this thing regional, man. So we're going to be doing online open mic. We still got content to share with you, share with winner. Big up everybody. Happy birthday, CP. If you're still inside the place, big up yourself, CP. Boy, Ramona dropping the links. ncfbusinessdevelopment.com, ncfbusinessdevelopment.com. That is where you can get all the information about how to sign up and realize that you can actually benefit from being a Bajan artist. You understand? It ain't just all the red tape or all the ignorance. They are still processing grants, so you can still send in. We all heard that Auntie Mia said that she put $1 million on site for the art and sports fund. So right now you should be getting your proposals, you know, tidied up and stuff like that, figuring out how to get a little piece of that change. Yes. Thanks for the plug, guys. Happy to support our industry. That will be here for. We can continue to be polite, but we can continue to talk to winner. Once winner keep talking to we. Once again, at the end of the day, we need to showcase that we can't just let people laugh at we all the time. You understand? So we got met we mouth heard. Israel Mallet, he suggested that we do a Bajan week where we just showcase Bajan content. It ain't just Bajan content, just don't mean Bajan songs. It ain't just mean Bajan music. It's Bajan content. You understand? It's people that doing podcasts, short films, skits, little theater. You understand? Books. Everything that Bajan's doing. I mean, not everything can be A-class quality, but people gotta start somewhere too. You understand? As people get the right critiques, then they become better and better and better. And for the artists that's still in this chat right now, the last thing I can tell winner, forget about the yes men. You don't want the yes men. You want somebody next to you saying, I was cool. But, however, this is where you could change. This is what you think. And then it's up to you to sit down and listen to the critique. You ain't got to implement everything, but you got to listen, because you never know how that person's critique is going to be able to actually impact your content. You understand? Ben Twist, big it yourself once again. A very, very good afternoon now. When it started, it was morning, now it's afternoon. Good afternoon to every single person. Look out for content coming on GineOn.com very shortly. We were very tired from the People's Choice Awards, but we have some amazing content coming out. New episode of Top 10 Talk coming out this evening on our IG page. We also did a fabulous feature on a basketball star, Miss Rebecca Simpson. She went all the way from Barbados to the NBA in the Jumpstart camp. Compliments Digicel Sanctuary, and we partnered with Digicel to help tell that story of Rebecca Simpson at her basketball camp. She was the only Caribbean person in the camp, big man, only person from the Caribbean. So we got content coming. Look out, Sleepy got his vlog coming out at midnight. You know, look out for the content, man. Look out for, I think Boy Girls Production now drop some content on their YouTube page. What we do is we try to share everything that Bajan's doing, that I keep pushing them, you understand? Because we need support. We need support. Jesus, peace. We need support, and we gotta keep supporting one another. You understand? So once again, thank you so much for joining the live, people. You can live it up for 24 hours. So if you know somebody that was, busy doing something right now, you can tell them they can go up on the live. They can be up for 24 more hours. They can check it out. They can also leave their comments on what's not. But let me get out there. Let me get past this little circle. I think at the most we had 28 people in here. Let me get out to that circle box. Let me get more out there. Share with our networks. Share with our circles. I know enough for when in here got at least 1,000 followers on Instagram and stuff like that there. Go with the network. Show people that, reiterate that Bajan is good. Not everything people produce is be incredible, but some of it is. And the stuff that is incredible, we need to show them that we support you, we respect you. You understand? We gotta give the people the props. And as Umar was saying throughout the thing, we need to work on our distribution, our marketing, and how we actually getting the stuff out there. LaShawna says for the last What I will say though is that I believe we are stronger together than apart. And it's at this time we need not to only release content but engage with our audiences. As you say anything and also thing, and that's exactly what you're saying, different sort of words. We need to make sure that we come together and push out these stuff to people. You understand? Share the shit, and engage with our audiences. Like really talk to people, show them what's going on. You understand? Don't just sit back. We got the little 1,000, the little 500 followers. I think let me do we thing. You are welcome. Stay safe and being helpful, also informative and inspirational. Oh my, thank you. Man, thanks. Keep doing one of the things, man. Keep doing one of the things. Remember, wash when I hand. If when I outside, get your hand sanitizer when you're touching up different things. Keep it in your brain. You understand? Alcaladas. That's the word.
Lorzane. Alcaladas.
Oh shoot. They got Lorzane too. But no, real thing. Just be observant out there. You know, be conscious of what's happening around you. You understand? I don't let nobody sneeze by you, man. Don't sneeze by nobody. You understand? Love in the bad, man.
Later, guys.
We can see you in somewhere sometime soon.